Our replay sponsor on Livin Large Larry Live is brought to you by Keystone Mortgage in their new location, 248-7124. And you can check them out and visit them at 2442 First Avenue North. They're right across from the pub station in downtown Billings. Keystone Mortgage Company. You aren't just a number, you're our number one priority. Keystone Mortgage.
Hello. Set level. Level 2. Press go to begin. Set operator.
We need the future music. Keep listening and use it. Start shaking, don't abuse it. Mix energy, infuse it. Want this creative music. Electric freak, I ooze it.
Function, create, electric energy.
Pull up on the root chakra. Before you know it, I gotcha. Yeah, this music will rock ya. Somebody says stop her, but I'm divine and proper.
Our replay sponsor on Livin Large Larry Live is brought to you by Keystone Mortgage in their new location, 248-7124. And you can check them out and visit them at 2442 First Avenue North. They're right across from the pub station in downtown Billings. Keystone Mortgage Company. You aren't just a number, you're our number one priority. Keystone Mortgage. Our replay sponsor on Livin Large Larry Live is brought to you by Keystone Mortgage in their new location, 248-7124. And you can check them out and visit them at 2442 First Avenue North. They're right across from the pub station in downtown Billings. Keystone Mortgage Company. You aren't just a number, you're our number one priority. Keystone Mortgage.
Attend the Home Improvement Show March 4, 5, 6 at Metro Park, boasting 650 exhibits and over $30,000 in prizes. It's Montana's biggest and best. It's where you want to be, and it's free. So, where to?
And that Spring Home Improvement Show, it begins this week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Metro Park. It's the biggest spring event in Billings, the Spring Home Improvement Show. All kinds of blinds in Billings, temperature check. It'll be another day in the 60s or close to the 60s, about 35 now. All kinds of blinds, mt.com.
Livin Large Larry Live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Livin Large Larry Live.
All right, welcome to it. Making our way through the week here and get through today and tomorrow. Then we got the weekend in front of us. LivinLargeLarry.com. No G on Livin. LivinLargeLarry.com for the show. YouTube is up and running. Good morning, and glad you're here. Checking us out from Billings, Montana, the Redline Computer Studios in West Billings. And the latest Billings Morning News and more coming up in about a minute or so. Our Billings area forecast at LivinLargeLarry.com is brought to you by Jade Furman of Landmark Realtors at 1925 Grand Avenue in Billings. She'll provide the best market analysis for you. If you want to list and sell your home, including specialized consulting in current trends in color and styles and modifications, and the value of staging your property, which may help increase the profitability benefit on the sale of your home this spring or summer. Jade Furman of Landmark Realtors, MontanaProperty.com. So a very nice weather period here as we head closer to the weekend. 60 this afternoon and about 62 for Friday. Then Saturday and Sunday have the chance in Billings and surrounding communities, Laurel, Columbus, Red Lodge, and over by Shepherd and Roundup to reach probably 70 degrees and even into the first part of next week into at least the 50s again. And the weather forecasts around Billings from Broughton Construction and Home Repair, BRAATON. You'll find him on Facebook. There's no job too big or too small for Broughton Construction and Home Repair. Billings area forecast, an expanded look at livinlargelarry.com. A talk with the mayor, Mayor Tom Hannell, City of Billings. Mayor call coming up in just a little bit here on livinlargelarry.com. And on the TuneIn mobile app for your smartphones. It's a free download, TUNEIN, TuneIn mobile app. Thanks for using that. And again, we're on YouTube for the live part of the show. And then the YouTube becomes our podcast. You can catch any part of the show that you want. All at livinlargelarry.com.
Hi, this is Terry Crews, actor, former football player, game show host, father of 5, and all-around big dude. I'm also an expert on drama. I know all kinds of drama. There's the good kind that comes with having a house full of kids. There's the bad kind like season-ending injuries. There's the necessary kind like having an agent in Hollywood. And there's silly drama like the drama around my percolating pectorals. And then there's the drama you can skip.
Skip the drama that comes with not having your high school diploma or equivalency. Find free adult education classes near you and finish your high school diploma. Visit finishyourdiploma.org.
Or text diploma to 97779. Message and data rates may apply. Reply STOP to opt out. That's diploma to 97779. And leave the drama to actors like me.
Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ed Council.
Call or email your Livin Large Larry Live show ideas. Larry@livinlargelarry.com and 1-888-858-1408.
The Billings Morning News and more on livinlargelarry.com. 3 students in Belgrade middle and high schools have been diagnosed with the mumps. Officials are asking the 15 to 20 students in Belgrade School District who have not been vaccinated to stay home. Health Officer Matt Kelly says the best thing that can be done to protect against mumps is to get vaccinated. The 65th annual Albadoo Shrine Circus is coming to the Shrine Auditorium on March 30th, featuring 10 performances. The circus kicks off with a free party on March 29th where families can watch the circus elephants eat at 5:30 at the shrine. There will also be clowns and acrobats and ponies. The elephants will soon be retiring, so this is the last chance to see them live in Billings. The largest fundraising event sponsored by the Billings Shriners is the annual Shrine Circus. It's a 2-hour show. Again, begins on March 30th. Though the Montana Folk Festival is still 5 months away, organizers already have a theme for this year's event: Butte's Native Voice. Varied expressions of Montana's native peoples is the theme for this year's 3-day music festival. The festival will celebrate the different tribes throughout the history of Montana. Organizers are in the process of booking several musical performances, which include many Native American entertainers. This year's 9th annual Montana Folk Festival is on July 8th, will be July 8th to the 10th, and it's free to the public. The Billings man accused of raping a 23-month-old girl pleaded guilty on Wednesday to the charges. Daniel Deagle was charged in December of 2014 with 2 counts of sexual intercourse without consent. A 3rd count of sexual assault was later charged after a 6-year-old girl reported Deagle had sexually abused her. The plea agreement filed Wednesday recommended 100 years with 60 years suspended. Sentences for the charges would run concurrent, meaning Deagle would be eligible for parole after 25 years. Sentencing will likely take place in July or August of this year. And that is a look at the latest Billings Morning News at livinlargelarry.com. We source out KTVQ.com, Color8.com, and the Billings Gazette for the Billings Morning News and more. livinlargelarry.com on YouTube and the TuneIn mobile app. You most likely do not have time to go through the over 50 new laws for taxes for the 2016 tax season, but Lisa Woods at Woods Accounting certainly does. That's what she does. Woods Accounting on Grand, 1211 Grand Avenue, Suite number 4. How does Obamacare fit into your taxes? What does that mean for you on your taxes? Lisa Woods can answer that question for business taxes, for personal taxes, and also payroll services and more. Woods Accounting, woodsaccounting.com.
Adopt US Kids presents Multiple Choice Parenting.
You accidentally cut your daughter's bangs unevenly. Do you A, line things up a centimeter from her hairline?
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man!
No, sweatbands are so hot right now. Everyone's wearing them. Like that basketball player and that other basketball player.
B, get spiritual.
Mom, where did all the mirrors go?
A reflection could never capture our true selves.
Huh?
Beauty is within.
C, look on the bright side.
Less time blow drying, more time texting.
Or D, show empathy.
Mom, you really don't have
Ta-da! Twinsies!
I kinda love it. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
For more information on how you can adopt, visit adoptuskids.org/MT, a public service announcement from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Adopt U.S. Kids, and the Ad Council.
Be sure to ask about the spring specials at your full-service salon and spa. That is Quick Spa in Billings at 2348 Grand Avenue. If you're looking for a massage, Carrie does that up right for you. Deep tissue, hot stone, body wraps, the latest in fingernail arts and pedicures. Jamie Sue and Christina KK does it all. Hair cutting as well. Colon hydrotherapy, spray tans, permanent makeup, full-service salon and spa. It's Quick Spa in Billings. quick-spa.com. LivinLargeLarry.com for the show on TuneIn, and the TuneIn mobile app is free, by the way, for your smartphones. We're on YouTube this morning, all at one place, our website, LivinLargeLarry.com. And we're broadcasting from the Red Line Computer Studios across from Goodwill in West Billings, Montana. Thanks for checking us out worldwide. We certainly appreciate that. So at least snow at Red Lodge Mountain has been consistent through, well, since Thanksgiving to present time, between 20 and 23 inches of snow at Mid-Mountain. Nicely groomed, ready for some fun. You're heading up to the mountain. The snow report on the show from Mike Hines, Realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Floberg Real Estate. You can call them or text them at 406-697-9031. The only dilemma is the lack of snow for this weekend's Winter Carnival. The annual Winter Carnival will happen. It'll go off in Red Lodge, all over town, and up at Red Lodge Mountain. The only event that's been canceled due to lack of snow, and for safety reasons, they need a bunch of snow to make that berm, one of the berms in the moguls, if you will, for the cardboard sled race, which has always been an intricate part of the Winter Carnival at Red Lodge Mountain. They canceled it actually a couple of years ago during that really cold spell we had with, it's like minus 42 with the wind chill and the wind blowing around. Had to cancel it then. And this Saturday's cardboard races up at Red Lodge Mountain have been canceled as well. Star Wars the theme. However, bring your sled you've worked so hard on, because they will be offering up prizes for the most creative cardboard sled Star Wars themed this Saturday at Red Lodge Mountain. But the race itself has been canceled, but the Winter Carnival shall go on all over Red Lodge, including Red Lodge Mountain. The Red Lodge Mountain Snow Report, if you're heading up there for a 9 o'clock snowboard session this morning, roads should be clear and plenty of snow to have some fun. It's brought to you by Mike Hines, Realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, Floberg Real Estate in Billings. LivinLargeLarry.com.
When is the best time to talk to your family about staying in touch during a disaster? When floodwaters reach your door? When wildfires are engulfing the edge of your neighborhood? Or an earthquake is destroying buildings? When a tornado is tearing through town? Or a hurricane strikes? Or is the best time perhaps today? During a disaster, you may not be able to stay in touch with your family or friends as easily as you think. And it's not always as simple as using your cell phone. That's why now is the time to take action. Go to ready.gov/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Our show here from Billings, Montana, Livin Large Larry live at livinlargelarry.com. From the Red Line Computer Studios in West Billings, across the street from Goodwill in West Billings, Montana. Here on the internets, using the TuneIn mobile app for your smartphones. And we're live on YouTube every morning. This morning we're live. Hello, good to see you. Have you hanging around with us. That becomes the podcast. The YouTube is our podcast after the live show. All kinds of blinds in Billings, all kinds of blinds, mt.com. Quick temperature check. It'll be around 60 again today. Mid-30s now in Billings.
The following message is brought to you by Goodwill and the Ad Council.
The inherent right to work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be with the high purpose to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all, we approach this problem of reemployment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Your stuff can be a resource for change. Donate to Goodwill, where your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org.
One of the biggest events of the year, certainly of the spring and summer, is the Spring Home Improvement Show, Let's All Go, this week in Billings Metro Park, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Win a sauna from Hot Spring Spas, a Phantom retractable screen door, a pellet barbecue from the Fireplace Center, or a mini bike from TNT. It's where you want to be, and it's free. So, where to?
Cindy Graff and her crew at N2 Cryotherapy, 805 24th Street West, suite number 4, is excited about the evolution and the growth of N2 Cryotherapy. They've been in Billings, N2 Cryotherapy, since last July, and business is growing. And as of right now, she's targeting athletes, as in high school athletes or college or professional, for the wellness therapy out called cryotherapy. You can learn a little bit more about cryotherapy at n2cryo.com. N2 Cryotherapy, the only one in this region. N2 Cryotherapy, 805 24th Street West, suite number 4. Best $10 haircut ever, $10, cut 10 minutes out. Jim and Austin's Barbershop, 2225 Main in the Heights. They're trained barbers, and they offer more services as well, including straight razor shaves as well. Jim and Austin's Barbershop, 2225 Main in the Heights. Sponsors of the 2016 Billings Wolves. We'll look into what's going on around Billings coming up on livinlargelarry.com. What's going on? A community service segment brought to you by and underwritten by Bighorn Inspection. Log on, bighorninspection.com. That's just ahead here. It is remodeling time in your home or your office, and the windows are the most aesthetically pleasing area people look. The most important part of your home are your windows and your window treatments. All kinds of blinds in Billings, all kinds of blindsmt.com with cellular blinds. The woven woods are available. Mini blinds of all sizes and styles and models. Talk to Bobby Gray at All Kinds of Blinds and ask about their security window film as well. All kinds of blinds in Billings. All kinds of blindsmt.com. The promise to you from Brown's Automotive in Billings is communication and great service. And they have a great reputation for communication and all kinds of auto service. 60 years, over 60 years in Billings. Brown's Auto Service on Broadwater, also the corner of Rosebud and 20th. The Automatic Transmission Company through Brown's Auto Service is downtown 13th Street North and 1st Avenue North, and the Brown's Rebuild Center as well downtown off of 2nd Avenue North. Brown's Automotive, tune-ups, tire alignments, transmission specialists, complete auto repairs. Brown's Automotive, brownsautobillings.com.
Livin' Large Larry Live.
All kinds of blinds and Billings. Temperature check in 35 near 60. Nice day, nice end of the weekend here in Billings, Montana from Breadline Computer Studios. It is livinlargelarry.com on YouTube this morning. Thanks for hanging out. Free radio show for you here on the internet. The What's Going On Around Town segment is underwritten by Bighorn Inspection, Petrochemical and Refinery Inspection, bighorninspection.com. We mentioned the Winter Carnival in Red Lodge. It is a go in the town of Red Lodge and also at Red Lodge Mountain. The Cardboard Classic race has been canceled, though. Just not enough snow to make a safe berm or bump for the cardboard sled races. Star Wars, the theme. Bring your cardboard sleds up for the prize for most creative sled. That part of the contest will go on. But there is a lot going on this weekend in and around Billings. Brides and grooms. It is the Unveiled Bridal Fair. It's coming up this Sunday, the 6th, March 6th, 11 to 3. That's at the Billings Depot, and I'll be on hand as a side business. I perform at wedding receptions and DJ events, and me along with 5 or 6 other DJ companies and bridal wear companies, menswear, tuxedos, catering, all gathering at the Billings Depot 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. this Sunday. Billings Depot, downtown Billings, for the unveiled wedding fair with the Billings Depot. The What's Going On Around Town segment is underwritten by Bighorn Inspection, Petrochemical and Refinery Inspection. That's Bighorn Inspection, bighorninspection.com. The Health Challenge is the March Madness Health Challenge from Central Wellness. Begins March 1st, goes through the 31st of March, and you can join in for a month-long weight loss challenge to improve your health. Have a chance at over 2,500 in grand prizes through Central Wellness. You'll need to sign up. Log on to centralwellness.com. The Health Challenge begins on March 1st. Jobs Jamboree, over 140 employers. This is the biggest jobs fair in Montana. It is every year. This is the 25th annual event happening March 9th at Metro Parks Pavilion from 11:30 to 6. Veterans, Guard, Reserve. The doors will be opened up a half hour before that, so 11 o'clock. Jobs Jamboree, March 9th at Pavilion, over 140 employers. Spring Fling with the Midlife Chryslers for Relay for Life. That annual fundraiser is coming up. It's been moved from the Shrine to the Pavilion, however, and the date is March 11th for the Spring Fling for Relay for Life and the American Cancer Society. Montana Pavilion, March 11th, 7 p.m. Tickets are $25. If you want a table with all your friends, that'll cost you $500. Photos will be available through Miranda Murdoch Photography on that night, with a photo booth supplied by Billings Studio Theater. For the American Cancer Society, you can call for more information about the Spring Fling coming up in March, 256-7156. And be listening for more details about the next fundraiser for Brooklyn Mayor, hashtag Brooklyn Strong, fighting cancer. The kid's 4 years old. She's fighting Wilms tumor. The next fundraiser, the next big one for Brooklyn, is coming up at Hooligans, downtown Billings, in March. Hashtag Brooklyn Strong. And that is a look as to what's going on around Billings and surrounding towns. From Bighorn Inspection, bighorninspection.com.
Livin' Large Larry live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Livin' Large Larry live.
We'll come back and look at weather for Billings, Montana from the Redline Computer Studios. Redline Computer Studios across from Goodwill and off of King and 29th West in Billings, Montana. Livin' Large Larry live. LivinLargeLarry.com. We'll look at our forecast and also more of the Billings Morning News on the way. And a call from the Mayor Tom Hannell. Mayor call coming up as well in a few minutes. All at LivinLargeLarry.com. And Live and Large Larry Live, liveandlargelarry.com. It is Mayor Call Day today. Mayor Tom Hanlon. Morning, sir.
Good morning, Larry. How are you today?
I'm doing good. It's getting close to the end of the week and looking forward to the weekend. What about you? What's your plans for the weekend? Anything juicy?
Well, you know, it's going to be another busy weekend. Today, of course, starting off, getting into the weekend, will be the exciting activity out on Grand Avenue, 56, groundbreaking for the new Ben Steele Middle School. That's at 4 o'clock. That'll be the start, and then that'll take us right into the weekend.
And that's actually on my list is the groundbreaking for the new school. How exciting is that, and who do you expect to be there, and how does that all look this afternoon, West Billings?
Well, I think most importantly, who we're going to see there, of course, is Ben and Shirley, Ben Steele, his wife Shirley, their family, their daughters and husbands, and I'm sure the grandchildren. That's of course is the top priority, and then you'll have your school staff, you'll have your contractors that are involved in this, you'll have some other officials in the chamber, what have you, be there. But I will certainly be there, say a few words, and share the excitement, and looking forward to it.
And school buildings, building of new schools and remodeling of some of the older ones over the years, the last several years, actually have been on time and on budget. So we hope for a good turnaround for the new school in West Billings as well.
Yeah, absolutely, Larry. And, you know, just recently I had a nice visit with the superintendent, Terry Bauck, and he was explaining that, you know, I put to the 90-some% of the work being completed has been all local contractors, supplies, and so forth. So it's been a real boost for our economy, and they carried through and did as they promised, and that was use local services for these projects. So that's a very much a positive.
Looking forward to that new school, and it should open not this coming fall, but would it be the fall after that then?
That would be correct. It'll open, I think, in 2017. I think in time for the school year 2017 is their plan.
Did you guys have a city council meeting on Leap Day, or was that a day off for you?
No, we did not, Larry. Fifth Monday of the month, we did take that Monday off. We'll jump right in this coming week with a work session, and you know, get back into business. But we had a week off, so well deserved, and give the council a time to do other things and air their head out a little bit and come back and be fully prepared.
Mayor Tom Hanlon with the City of Billings and Mayor Call, liveandlargelarry.com. Your thoughts on Bill Cochran retiring from the Billings Public Library? He's had quite a career, Bill Cochran has.
He has had, and he's going to be a tremendous loss. He's not only been a very fine administrator and has directed the library through some difficult times very successfully, but at the same time, just as a person, he is just an extremely fine gentleman, very caring, kind, just an enjoyment to have around. So it will be a loss in many ways, not only as a director, but just not me, and having him around as often as he has been. It's been a great representative for the city of Billings.
And doing some research that I've been doing most of the week on Bill Cochran and the Billings Public Library. I'm not sure if everybody knows this, but after the building of the new library, I think 3 years after that, the Billings Public Library received the Montana Library of the Year award.
Not only the Montana Library of the Year, but Larry, I'm proud to say that our library went on to receive national recognition.
Oh yeah.
Not only in the category of being one of the finest library facilities in the country, in the United States, but also in the area of efficiency and being a very green library in that the using of available natural resources for lighting, for heat, and very efficient operation, saving the tax dollars a tremendous amount of money. So it certainly met all of the LEED certifications as we had hoped, and did receive national recognition for that.
Great accolades as well. All right. And speaking of accolades and awards, the Chamber of Commerce on a second-year roll, being recognized nationally as well, Billings Chamber of Commerce.
As a 5-star chamber, that's a national award, something that's very rare for this part of the country, competing with some major chambers and those that have huge accomplishments. So Billings ranks right up there. And to the staff down there, John Brewer is the director, and all of his staff, they do just a fantastic job representing Billings, but very importantly, representing their members, the businesses that are members of the chamber, And I hope, Larry, that an upcoming business meeting, maybe the 14th of March, we'll have a recognition for the Chamber, as we did when they received their last 5-star awards. So very exciting news for Billings, very exciting for the Chamber.
Fantastic news. And on a fun note, I know that you and Robin are both football fans of the Denver Broncos and also of the Billings Wolves, who are now 1-1. They beat the Colorado Crush on the road last weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I was confident, even though they got off to a real tough game, their first game with Sioux Falls. We all know that coming on there and playing the 5-time reigning champion is difficult.
Right.
It's a difficult start. But I was confident that night. They showed what appeared to me to be a lot of talent, a lot of great attitude, and I knew that they would come right back. They would do well, and that's exactly what they did. A lot of games left, and I'm sure they'll have a great season.
Well,
a real asset for the city of Billings.
Just to update, they'll be on the road this coming weekend in Tri-Cities and then back home to Rimrock Auto Arena, EFX Sports Field here in Billings on the 12th of March, playing against the Spokane Empire, and get another win or so this weekend. I'm sure we'll pack the place, and Mayor Tom Hanel and Robin, I know that you guys will be there as well.
Oh, absolutely. We love to support them, and like I say, wish them the best. I'm sure they'll do fine.
All right, you, sir, Mayor Call, Tom Hanel, City of Billings, here on the show. I appreciate your time. We'll chat with you next week, if not before, around town.
Absolutely. Hello to Kerry, and thank you, Larry, and thank you to all the listeners out there. Have a great day.
All right, and best to Robin as well. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you. Bye now.
From the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Livin' Large Larry Live.
And we are back, Livin' Large Larry Live, livinlargelarry.com from the Redline Computer Studios in West Billings, Montana. On YouTube this morning, nice to have you along here from Billings, Montana. World Wide Web. All kinds of blinds in Billings. Temp check 35, near 60. Complete forecast for you for Billings leading into the weekend. And a check of our Billings area forecast from Broughton Construction and Home Repair. Trustworthy, knowledgeable, 30 years of experience in concrete, all forms of remodel, roofing and siding. Broughton Construction, Broughton, Broughton Construction and Home Repair. You can search them out on Facebook. Looks like 60's the rule for the next 3 or 4 days. Even Saturday and Sunday could even top out at 70 degrees in Billings, Montana, which is going to be probably 20 degrees warmer than normal this time of year. Get an expanded look at the forecast at livinlargelarry.com. There's virtually no chance of any accumulation of any snow or rain in our immediate forecast. The forecast around Billings brought to you by Jade Furman of Landmark Realtors at montanaproperty.com. Log on. Jade will listen to your needs. She'll show you properties meeting your specific criteria and in your price range. Jade Furman of Landmark Realtors in Billings at 1925 Grand Avenue. Our replay sponsor on Livin' Large Larry Live is brought to you by Keystone Mortgage in their new location, 248-7124. And you can check them out and visit them at 2442 First Avenue North. They're right across from the pub station in downtown Billings. Keystone Mortgage Company. You aren't just a number. You're our number one priority. Keystone Mortgage. We'll have the Billings Morning News and more coming up. News around Billings and surrounding towns and the region on livinlargelarry.com. That's just ahead. And the Spring Home Improvement Show, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Over 135,000 square foot of home improvements inside and outside Metro Park in Billings. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Let's all go. What do you say?
Win outdoor power equipment from Ace, a Billings insulation package, a French door from Linrich, or a garage door from Connor's Door. It's where you want to be, and it's free. So, where to?
If you park on the upper lot of Metro Park for the Home Improvement Show, take advantage of the free shuttle down to the action at Metro Park for the Spring Home Improvement Show this weekend in Billings. Lisa Woods, Woods Accounting, it is tax season. And keep in mind that Lisa Woods, Woods Accounting, they're open all year long, and they're experts on handling companies' payrolls as well. There's over 50 new tax laws approved for the 2016 season. Over 50 just for this year alone. If you don't want the anxiety, then go to the experts for your taxes. Lisa Woods, Woods Accounting, woodsaccounting.com, or 1211 Grand Avenue, suite number 4 in Billings.
Livin' Large Larry Live.
Seriously, near 70, all kinds of blinds in Billings. Temp check, near 70 by Saturday and Sunday. livinlargelarry.com from the Redline Computer Studios, West Billings. And this is the Billings Morning News at livinlargelarry.com. The Billings man convicted of gunning down a man last April, apparently out of jealousy over a woman, will spend the better part of a century behind bars. Joseph Polak, 33, was sentenced by Yellowstone County District Court Judge Mary Jane Nisley on Tuesday to 80 years in prison. Polak was found guilty at a trial back in November of deliberate homicide with a weapons enhancement charge, criminal endangerment, and tampering with evidence. Polak shot and killed Scott Hofferber last April outside a mobile home in the Lake Elmo Mobile Courts in Billings Heights. The Montana Meth Project is accepting submissions from Treasure State filmmakers for a national 30-second commercial competition with a grand prize of $20,000 and nationwide airtime for the winner. A press release from the Montana Meth Project says that filmmakers are encouraged to create an impactful commercial centered on the theme of life or meth. The submissions will be evaluated by 4 on the panel of the Meth Project executive directors from across the country. The 10 best submissions will be invited to participate in a panel at Series Fest in Denver from June 22nd to June 26th. The 10 panelists will then be filtered down to the top 3 by online voting competition back in July, with the final winner determined by a celebrity panel of judges and announced on September 1st. You can get more information and sign up. Just log on to lifeormethcontest.com. And Sports Authority filed for bankruptcy Wednesday, said it will close 140 stores, nearly a third of its total. The bankruptcy has been looming since January, when the company disclosed that it had missed a $20 million debt payment. The store closings will take place over the next 3 months. Paul James is the manager of the store here in Billings of Sports Authority. He said that location would stay open. Sports Authority is just the latest retail giant to fall on hard times as more and more shopping moves online. Circuit City went bankrupt back in 2008, followed by Borders in 2011. A recent study from AAA estimates vehicle damage from potholes all over the U.S. cost U.S. drivers as much as $3 billion a year. And that's not the only cost, as the city of Billings works to patch the problem. City employee John Ojeda spends much of his days each spring and summer on our city streets maintaining and repairing potholes. Here's some of the numbers, depending on whether it's snowing or raining or ice. Ojeda said every month the city goes through about 400 gallons of patching oil, 35 tons of rock chips, and estimated 30 tons of asphalt each year. Material cost alone is about $156,000 per year. And that is the Billings Morning News and more. Log on to livinlargelarry.com. All kinds of blinds in Billings, all kinds of blinds, mt.com. Quick temperature check, another nice day. About 60. Not as much wind today in Billings, Redline Computer Studios. West Billings, Montana, livinlargelarry.com. There is a group of ladies, Carrie, Jamie Sue, and Christina KK, that have your back at Full Service Salon and Spa. It's called Quick Spa. Quick Spa is at 2348 Grand Avenue for spray tans or colon hydrotherapy, permanent makeup. We mentioned it's full service Salon and Spa, and they'll take care of your hair needs as well. Deep tissue massage, hot stone, body wraps. Jamie Sue has your nails with nail enhancements, gel polish, nail art, all at Quick Spa, quick-spa.com. No matter what the style, no matter what the cut, Jim and Austin's Barbershop, 2225 Main in the Heights, can take care of it for you. $10 haircuts, 10 minutes, $10 haircuts, and you'll be pleased, guaranteed as well. If you want more services, straight razor cuts, Jim and Austin's Barbershop. They are sponsors of this year's Billings Wolves. Jim and Austin's Barbershop, 2225 Main in Billings Heights.
Join us at 1-888-858-1408.
And coming up in a second here, livinlargelarry.com from the Redline Computer Studios in West Billings, Montana. A revisit that we had with Austin of Jim and Austin's Barbershop from a couple of weeks ago. We'll get you geared up for a really cool spring season of kickball. The Go Kickball is in Billings. That's on the way. Cindy Graff and her crew at N2 Cryotherapy, 805 24th Street West, Suite number 4. They're coming off a big win, if you will, from the Mate Show. Great response from you, and they thank you for that. N2 Cryotherapy. You can find out what cryotherapy, more of what it's about, at n2cryo.com. It's a 3-minute session, 3 minutes over your lunch hour, and they are open on Saturdays as well, 9 to 2. N2 Cryotherapy in Billings, n2cryo.com. Another talk with Jennifer Mercer, Executive Director of the Billings Depot, coming up. She's going to call the show, and we'll talk of the big event at the Billings Depot, downtown Billings, this Sunday. It is the Unveiled Wedding Fair in Billings, coming up this Sunday, March 6th. That is on the way this morning as well. We're live on YouTube at livinlargelarry.com.
Livin' Large Larry Live.
A replay of our Go Kickball talk with Austin Schlosser, Jim and Austin's Barbershop. He's in charge of the Go Kickball Billings League. Our replay sponsor on Livin' Large Larry Live is brought to you by Keystone Mortgage in their new location, 248-7124. And you can check them out and visit them at 2442 First Avenue North. They're right across from the pub station in downtown Billings. Keystone Mortgage Company. You aren't just a number, you're our number one priority. Keystone Mortgage. Go Kickball Billings, Austin Schlosser. Talk a bit about that, how it started, how many years, and why you brought it to Billings.
Well, me and a couple buddies, we played in some of the other adult rec leagues in town, and we'd invite anybody on our teams, and we'd just go out and get crushed. There was just no chance at all. So I started researching and found that kickball was becoming the biggest adult rec sport for any adult just to come out and have fun.
Well, as a kid, we all played kickball in school.
Exactly, and there's no professional kickball league, so there's no one thinking they can get to the top, you know. And we brought it to Billings and did a few pickup games, and about that time I joined the JCs and learned that the JCs and Go Kickball had formed a partnership on promoting both business-wise, and so I got a hold of Go Kickball, and we created Go Kickball Billings, and this will be our 5th season here in spring. So
do you have a fall season and a spring season? Is that how that works?
Fall, spring, and summer.
And summer.
Yep. And potentially we might be doing an indoor winter league next year.
See, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Hit all facets of it and attract a lot more people. You had the snowball kickball tournament at Castle Rock up in the Heights a couple of weeks ago. There was no snow, but the event went on anyway.
No, it was a little windy and rainy, and once we got playing, it got real nice, and it was a great day.
And good workout too for the season coming up.
It was, yes. Okay. There was a few new people there that were recruited by teams. So,
what are the ages of the people playing kickball? Men and women, boys and girls?
Men and women both. It's a co-ed league. Okay. It's 21 and up.
Okay.
And I'd say the median age is around 30.
And so far, people having a good time?
Everybody has a blast. We had our fall season. We had over 100 players. We had 7 teams.
Well, that's growth from when it first started.
When it first started,
5 seasons ago, I'm sure.
Big growth, yeah.
So, what does it take to get involved in Go Kickball Billings? Is there a website? Is there Facebook?
We have our Facebook page, Go Kickball Billings. You can go to the website gokickball.com. You could also look at the Billings JC's Facebook page as well. So, and it is a fundraiser league. Half the money raised goes to the Billings JCs.
That's awesome. And what's the price tag on forming a team for Go Kickball Billings?
So our concept is we do a per player concept.
All right.
So you go to Go Kickball and register as a player. You either become a captain of a team, create a team, or join a team, or you can be a free agent and we put you on a team. And the price is it's $49. You get a T-shirt and you get all the whole season of kickball. We partner up with a bar sponsor and get specials from them, and it's just a great time.
Do you have a year-end tournament, kind of like Billings City softball?
Our league runs 8 weeks, and then we have a tournament at the end of the 8-week regular season, and the champions are crowned.
Yeah, we should mention that Go Kickball Billings, I mean, it's official. You've got officials, referees, and all that.
We have certified officials. They have to go through a training program through Go Kickball.
And are you always looking for more officials then?
I'm always looking for a good referee. They can get a hold of us on our Facebook page, or
Check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Well, I should probably give it a try, shouldn't I?
You really should come out and try it.
Because I played softball after taking about a 5-year break last summer. I played softball, messed up my shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
Again, and I'm thinking maybe at the age that I'm at, maybe kickball and Go Kickball Billings may be the activity for me.
Kickball could be your activity.
Yeah, maybe I'll give that a try. Is there special shoes I need these
no
days?
special shoes, just bring out some good tennis shoes. I had a guy playing cowboy boots in the spring season.
How'd that work for him?
Well, he said he did good, but I think he missed some plays because of them. But he did play in cowboy boots.
Yeah, this sounds like a lot of fun.
It's a good time.
Where are the games played at for Go Kickball Billings?
Well, our parks usually change every season. It's looking like spring season will be at Gorham Park off of Broadwater.
Okay.
So.
Okay, sounds fun. And give us the contact details once again for Go Kickball.
If you have any questions, you can call me or text me at 672-0914, or you can like us on Facebook at Go Kickball Billings or gokickball.com.
All right, Austin Schlosser. Good work.
All right.
Enjoy your day off.
Thank you.
Austin Schlosser and Owen here for Go Kickball Billings.
Livin' Large Larry Live.
All kinds of blinds and Billings, all kinds of blinds. MT.com temperature check. It'll be another day in the 60s. Less wind today than it was earlier in the week. And to talk with Jennifer Mercer coming up in just a little bit here, all about the big wedding fair coming up, the Billings Depot this Sunday from 11 to 3. Billings Depot, downtown Billings, with Jennifer Mercer on the way. LivinLargeLarry.com on YouTube this morning. The promise to you from Brown's Automotive, with over 60 years of being in Billings, is communication and trust and experience for all facets of automotive specialists. Tune-ups, tire and alignments, transmission specialists, complete auto repairs. It is their family-owned business, Brown's Automotive at Broadwater. Brown's West Auto Service, corner of Rosebud and 20th. A couple of locations downtown, Automatic Transmission Company through Brown's at 13th Street North and 1st Avenue North, and Brown's Rebuild Center as well downtown at 18th Street North and 2nd Avenue North. For over 60 years, rely on Brown's Automotive, BrownsAutoBillings.com.
Win a riding lawnmower from Sears, a $5,000 roofing package from Moonlight Construction, or rain gutter package from All Star Rain Gutters. It's where you want to be, and it's free. So, where to?
Over 600 booths. The Spring Home Improvement Show. It is here Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Billings, Montana, up at Metro Park. Meantime, LivinLargeLarry.com on YouTube, the TuneIn mobile app for your smartphones. That's free for you. There's an audio player all in one location now with a redesigned website at LivinLargeLarry.com. Just click on the Listen Now button at the top of the homepage there, and all those choices come up for you. Glad you're along here. The Red Line Computer Studios in West Billings for the show. It is remodeling time in your home or your office, and the windows are the most aesthetically pleasing area people look. The most important part of your home are your windows and your window treatments. All kinds of blinds and Billings, all kinds of blindsmt.com with cellular blinds. The woven woods are available, mini blinds of all sizes and styles and models. Talk to Bobby Gray at All Kinds of Blinds and ask about their security window film as well. All kinds of blinds and Billings. All kinds of blindsmt.com.
Livin' Large Larry Live from the Red Line Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Livin' Large Larry Live.
Our Billings area forecast at LivinLargeLarry.com is brought to you by Jade Furman of Landmark Realtors at 1925 Grand Avenue in Billings. She'll provide the best market analysis for you. If you want to list and sell your home, including specialized consulting in current trends in color and styles and modifications, and the value of staging your property, which may help increase the profitability benefit on the sale of your home this spring or summer. Jade Furman of Landmark Realtors montanaproperty.com. So a very nice weather period here as we head closer to the weekend. 60 this afternoon. Are you with me?
I'm with you.
Okay, stand by. Columbus Red Lodge and over by Shepherd and Roundup to reach probably 70 degrees and even into the first part of next week into at least the 50s again. And the weather forecast, another 15 seconds, then we'll go live. There's no job too big or too small for Broughton Construction and Home Repair. Billings area forecast, an expanded look at livinlargelarry.com. livinlargelarry.com. Jennifer Mercer from the Billings Depot. Hello, Jennifer.
Good morning. How are you?
You are bright and chipper and ready to go this morning, aren't you?
We're trying. We're working on it.
Am I right to say
mornings are not my day?
Am I right to say that you are the executive director of the Billings Depot? Is that the right title?
That is the right title, although sometimes I feel like I don't deserve that. But I love that place so much. It's so much fun.
No, you do deserve that. And I was just, looking back at since the Billings Depot opened up for all of these events years ago, you've done a marvelous job with your crew there at Billings Depot. You should be commended. There should be an award for you, Miss Mercer.
An award? That sounds fabulous. Well, we'll give that to my crew because without them, none of this stuff would be happening. So.
Well, let's go back
we
to...
have an amazing crew.
Go back to another big event you had a while back. Taste of Billings went over well again this year.
Oh, my gosh. It was amazing. Yeah, sellout event. We had lots of happy people. The food was amazing. The beer was amazing. The entertainment was amazing. It was all great. So.
I think you had us all when you said the beer was great. That was...
Right, I know. And wine, of course.
Yeah.
So for those that are not beer drinkers, yes. No, it was a really fun evening and great to see all the smiling faces.
Yeah, it was fun. Carrie and I attended on Friday night of that event. And it's just one of those unique events that I think Billings comes out for. Let's talk about brides and grooms and the Unveil Bridal Fair coming up this Sunday, March 6th at Billings Depot, downtown Billings.
We are so excited. This is obviously what keeps the depot going year after year. Is we've been the top wedding venue in the region for a while, and that gives us the financing to keep those doors open and keep our place beautiful. So we love working with brides and grooms.
And I appreciate the invite for me to push the DJ part of my business. As I'm looking forward to that, I'll be out there as well, so, along with a bunch of other DJs and photographers and florists and caterers. And I'm talking there'll be bridal gowns and tuxedo for the guys, and talk about some of the activity going on this Sunday.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to have basically every category of wedding vendor is going to be there, and we have some of the best of every price range, and I think that's really important because our goal at the Depot, being a community-owned venue, we want to stay affordable for the whole community, and so we really work to make sure that we have a selection of vendors that fits everyone's budget. We want to help our brides and grooms do a wedding with no debt, which some people think we're crazy for that, but it's a fun part. It's a fun part of the process of helping them figure out how to best utilize their funds so that they can have a great wedding without going in the poorhouse, and it is possible to do that.
Yeah,
so we have a lot of fun. So the vendors are great. You get to meet them in person, talk with you. A lot of people, I don't know, Larry, with you and what you and Carrie do for the community, I think pretty much the entire city of Billings has met you at one point or another, but it's a pretty fun experience. They might want to do it again.
Oh, you humble me, Jennifer Mercer with this.
Right.
Executive director. You mentioned you're the number one wedding venue in the Billings region, and you had to work at that. It didn't just come when you guys started doing events at the Billings Depot. You had to really work at it.
Oh, well, of course, just like anything else. To get good at it, you gotta really spend some time researching and finding out what works and what doesn't work. And we already had the most beautiful building in town as the bones to make that possible. And so it was just making sure that our services and our customer service matched up to that, and some of our policies. And we just want to make it easy for people to have a great wedding without being stressed out. So. Yeah, a lot of work went into it, but we have it's such a fun thing. I mean, people say, "Oh my gosh, you have to work with brides and grooms," and I'm like, "No, we get to work with brides and grooms."
There you go. Good answer.
It's awesome. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I mean, you're working with people at one of the most exciting points of their life. They're so excited about what's to come for the future, and so we get to be a part of that. It's a blast.
You know, and historic Billings Depot, when I talk to my clients for DJing wedding receptions or parties or whatever, then I try to curate, if you will, the fact that you need to make this a memory, especially your wedding. So if you can have a venue like the Billings Depot to get married at, I guarantee bridegrooms, families, and friends will never forget, hey, they got married at the historic Billings Depot. That's unique.
It is. It's really fun, and it's part of the story. I mean, that place has been there for over 100 years and has hosted presidents and prince and princesses and Calamity Jane and Buffalo Bill. Now we had the governor announce that he was running there originally, and now we get to host his 50th birthday party, which will be a blast. So, yeah, just a lot of fun stuff happening down there, and weddings are a huge part of our story because there's so many people's stories begin with us there at the depot. So, yeah. Lots of fun, and we got to thank our sponsors because Cable Notaboom Photography, amazing photographer here in Billings. He's helping sponsor the event. Ladies, if you have not seen his work, you need to check it out. He's amazing. Montana Jack's Catering, those guys knock it out of the park every single time they do an event with us. They've been very supportive of the depot, so obviously a great place just to go have dinner or lunch in Billings, but also one of the best caterers in the region. And then the Billings Gazette has been very supportive of the depot all along and loves the wedding business. They do their own bridal publication several times a year, and so we're so thankful for their support.
And into 2016 here, can you give us kind of a taste of what may be happening, a couple of events going on this summer at Billings Depot, downtown Billings?
Oh, fun question.
Yeah.
We have so many great organizations that we're partnering with. Part of our mission is to support other nonprofits in the community. Since we're a nonprofit, our mission is to make Billings a better place to live, and so we're supporting a lot of other nonprofits and their events. So we'll have Head Start is going to be having their big concert fundraiser, outdoor concert and fundraiser. Of course, we'll have Taste of Summer again, which is going to be a blast. The Clintons are confirmed for that concert again. Love having those guys. Yeah, they just do such a. They're just entertainers. They love entertaining, and so we'll be working on some other bands for that. Trying to think of all the fun events. We're going to have an amazing art auction this summer to benefit the Michael J. Fox Foundation and Parkinson's. We're working with some Young Marines and Warrior Wishes and lots of different programs to help our veterans because they deserve our support.
Yes.
So it's fun. We've got the best. I keep saying we've got the best job in the world down there. So.
Do you ever get time off? Did I see on Facebook you took a couple of days off and had some fun?
Well, I went to Vegas, but it was actually for the Exchange Club. But I did actually take an extra day with Reno. We had fun. We were there for the Regional Exchange Club convention, and boy, it's such a fun organization. I encourage people, if you want to be a part of a service organization and serve your community and have a blast at the same time. I love being a part of the Exchange Club. I'm a noon Exchange Clubber. I'm not a morning person, so I get up at a normal hour, but they do have a breakfast Exchange Club as well that meets early on Fridays if you want to do that, and we meet at noon on Tuesdays, they meet at 7 a.m. on Fridays. We meet at noon on Tuesdays. So it's just a fun way to serve the community. We serve beers to Metro to raise money for child abuse prevention and have a great time doing it. So a lot of fun.
All right, Bridal Fair. Unveiled Bridal Fair again Sunday, March 6th, 11 to 3. And people can start.
That's what we were talking about.
Well, no, yeah, we did talk about. I'm coming back around to remind people.
I love it. You reminded me too. Thank you.
Unveiled Bridal Fair again this Sunday at the Billings Depot, the 6th of March, 11 to 3. And come see the vendors and talk to them and get that special day all lined up with help from the Historic Billings Depot. Jennifer Mercer is the executive director. You do good work, and I'm glad that you took time with us today. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Larry. I appreciate you too. Have a great rest of your day.
All right, we'll see you Sunday.
See you Sunday. Bye-bye.
Perfect. Thanks, Jennifer.
Thank you so much. You're awesome. And I have to tell you, the Google Calendar thing, that's trying to message you that my Google Calendar wasn't syncing at night.
Right.
So I couldn't check my schedule at night. Well, guess what?
What?
All the appointments I put in yesterday are not in my phone.
Weird.
So I did not have your phone number. So the fact that you just sent me the phone number this morning, I was frantically trying to find my for the last 5 minutes, I've been going through my calendar trying to remember the last time we talked so I could find the phone number because I knew it was in there.
Glad I could help.
I know it's there. I know it's there.
Have a good
God.
one.
So thank you for doing that. You too.
We'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
/communicate and make your emergency plan today. Don't wait. Communicate. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Livin Large Larry Live.
And a check of our Billings area forecast from Broughton Construction and Home Repair. Trustworthy, knowledgeable, 30 years of experience in concrete, all forms of remodel, roofing and siding. Broughton Construction, Braton, Broughton Construction and Home Repair. You can search them out on Facebook. Looks like 60's the rule for the next 3 or 4 days. Even Saturday and Sunday could even top out at 70 degrees in Billings, Montana, which is going to be probably 20 degrees warmer than normal this time of year. Get an expanded look at the forecast at livinlargelarry.com. There's virtually no chance of any accumulation of any snow or rain in our immediate forecast. The forecast around Billings brought to you by Jade Furman of Landmark Realtors at montanaproperty.com. Log on. Jade will listen to your needs. She'll show you properties meeting your specific criteria and in your price range. Jade Furman of Landmark Realtors in Billings at 1925 Grand Avenue.
Today on Save on Taxes, we ask 100 people what costs less than filing your taxes with IRS Free File. A car seat. No! Erica, what do you think costs less than filing your taxes with IRS Free File?
A pair of shoes.
Wrong again. The correct answer is nothing costs less than filing your federal taxes with IRS Free File because it's absolutely free. That's right. With IRS Free File, you get brand-name software, online tax prep, and e-filing for free. The software helps you pick the right forms, find tax credits, and does the math for you. Free File even helps with the new healthcare provisions, and it's all for free.
So, did we win anything?
Everybody wins! freefile.irs.gov. It's fast, it's safe, it's free.
Livin Large Larry Live from the Redline Computer Studios next to the Dollar Tree off of King Avenue West in Billings, Montana. This is Livin Large Larry Live.
We utilize KTVQ.com, Color8.com, and the Billings Gazette in gathering for the Billings Morning News and more, livinlargelarry.com. So after 25 years, including curating the construction and completion of a new Billings Public Library, Bill Cochran will call it a career later this year. The city announced his retirement as director of the library on Tuesday of this week. Prior to his retirement, an interim librarian will be appointed, but a national search will be conducted by the city for his replacement. Voters approved $20 million in November 2011 to replace the Parmley Billings Library that operated since 1969 in a remodeled hardware store, by the way. 3 years later, the Billings Public Library received Library of the Year award by the Montana Library Association. Cochran will retire on August 1st. Bighorn County Attorney Jay Harris on Tuesday issued a statement declaring meth users and dealers a, quote, menace to orderly and productive society, end quote, in a statement signed by Harris entitled Methamphetamine, Bighorn County's Public Enemy Number 1. Harris called the drug and those who use and sell it a multifaceted infliction which reaches and impacts virtually every aspect of a community's financial, economic, cultural, mental, physical, and spiritual well-being. Harris, who was elected to the county's top law enforcement post back in 2014, said in the statement that the drug has hit several tribal communities on the Crow especially hard. The statement goes on to say that March 2016 has been proclaimed in Bighorn County as Meth Awareness Month. Testimony at the trial of a former Billings attorney accused of killing his wife in 1999 began Wednesday in Bighorn County District Court. Brian Laird is charged with deliberate homicide for the strangulation and drowning death of Catherine Laird. The murder investigation went cold for more than a decade, but new witnesses had statements that breathed life back into the case. Tanya Warren, one of Catherine Laird's co-workers and the person who discovered the body, was called to testify on Wednesday. The trial resumes. Yellowstone County could soon have a new Department of Emergency Services director. Yellowstone County Commissioner Jim Reno says they've narrowed the list down to 3 candidates. Reno says those 3 will be interviewed after the commissioner's regular meeting on Tuesday, March 15th. Charles Hansen, currently with the State of Montana Disaster and Emergency Services, is one of the finalists, as is Carol Arkell, a 911 DES coordinator with Stillwater County. And Bradley Shoemaker, a forester with the Montana Department of Natural Resources, is the 3rd. And the public is invited to watch the interviews. They begin at 10:30 a.m. on March 15th in County Commissioners' Chambers. That is the Billings Morning News and more. Log on to livinlargelarry.com. If you have a chance, catch me at my other radio show on terrestrial radio on AM 790, the mighty 790 KGHL, weekdays from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And KGHL is also on the TuneIn mobile app, as is our morning show here. livinlargelarry.com. See you around town.
Livin' Large Larry Live.